Hello, and welcome to Studio Joe. I'm Joe Griffith, the furniture maker, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we do. Being a studio furniture maker means that we both design and build a limited number of unique pieces, all of which are handmade in-house by us. It also means that our favorite pieces tend to be ones that, due to the materials required and skill to produce, would be avoided by high-volume producers. I often hear people mention that they prefer experiences over things. Well, this kind of makes me think about the experience that handmade furniture provides. We live in a society that is just dominated at every price level by factory-made furniture. It has been that way since the mid-1800s. Today, computer-controlled machines crank out various sizes and shapes of furniture around the clock, and yet the fact remains that well-designed and well-executed handmade furniture provides a look and feel that simply cannot be matched. Done well, handmade furniture captures our attention. It arouses our curiosity. It appeals to the senses and comforts our beings. It shows us forms that are not limited by the capacities of the machines that produce them and not compromised by efforts to streamline production. In a sense, it provides an experience. For example, let's look at the Studio Joe stool seat. Extraordinarily curved for comfort and support, the entire seat, both top and bottom, follow the curve. The Studio Joe seat is comprised of a series of sequence-matched staves, all cut from one solid piece of wood and thus all coming from the same spot and the same tree. This results in a harmonious, straight-grained figure across the surface. You will likely never see this degree of curve in solid wood from a large-scale producer. Now, in real time, do the seats come together as quickly as we flash through those slides? They do not. The Studio Joe seat is labor-intensive to produce and can only be made from specifically sized blocks of wood. It is a many-step process which employs both power tools and hand tools. This is why you will never see a seat like this from a large volume producer, even if sold at a high price through an exclusive retailer. To make a sharply curved seat, high volume producers will take one of two basic routes. They will either choose a man-made material that, with the right machines, can be readily shaped into curves. Examples include plastic, fiberglass, and plywood. If making a solid wood seat, typically a Windsor-style plank, they will glue up several pieces to make a roughly 2-inch thick plank, which can be put into a computer-controlled machine that will spit out a seat in less time than it takes me to hand shape just one top edge of one of my seats. As you can see in this picture, with the factory-produced plank seat on the left and a Studio Joe seat on the right, they are clearly not the same thing. The Studio Joe seat on the right is much more curved, making for a more comfortable, supportive feel, and with the sharp curve reflected on both top and bottom, a more sculpted, harmonious look. A Studio Joe seat is just one example. It illustrates an approach to furniture making that extends to every part of every piece that we build. Yet, we gladly make the effort because we believe the resulting experience the seat provides more than justifies the work. At Studio Joe, we look at furniture making as a means for creating great experiences. That is what we do. Thanks for watching.